What's up, y'all? This is your girl Audrey. Welcome to my channel, Then Came Roatan. If this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time I upload a new video. Now, today's video is a COVID-19 update. You know, the whole world has been going through so many changes and adjusting to this new norm. So I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit about how we've been living over here on this side of town. I'm just teasing y'all, all of my friends in the concrete jungle right now. Nah, but seriously, it's beautiful to be on an island and have that background, but we're all going through the same tension and struggle and just trying to get used to this new way of life. So Roatan and the rest of the Bay Islands, we've been on lockdown since March 16th. So when things started getting very serious with the corona, we shut down our borders. You were no longer and still no longer able to enter the island. So it's been about 4 months that we've been on lockdown. We got our first case on May 24th, and that's when the lockdown, and that's really when the lockdown restrictions kind of increased. So continue watching, and I'm going to fill you in on our lockdown restrictions, what you can expect if you're going to be traveling here, and how you can help the people of the island. After the first case came to the island at the end of May, the lockdown restrictions were increased. So we're basically closed on Saturday and Sunday. There's no circulation. You can only leave your house in a case of emergency. And Monday to Friday, businesses are open from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. At least now, is essential and non-essential businesses are open. In the beginning, it was just essential businesses like pharmacies and the supermarkets and the banks. But now everyone who wants to be open can be open. In the beginning, the curfew was there, but anyone could leave your house. Now there's a digit system that has been implemented, and that means that the day for you to go out depends on the last digit of your ID. So what they've done is they spread the numbers 0 to 9 across 2 weeks. For example, today, July 6th, Monday, if your ID number ends in the digit number 6, then you are allowed to circulate. And Tuesday is 7, Wednesday is 8, and so on and so forth. So they start with 1 next week, Monday. So the total number of confirmed cases as of July 6th is 132 cases. There are 163 pending tests, so we're waiting to get those results. 1 death, and so far 3 recovered. And according to the medical team, they're expecting the peak of the infection of the virus here to be around the 3rd to 4th week of July. Since the borders closed in the middle of March, a lot of people, a lot of Americans, a lot of U.S. citizens and Canadians were stranded here on the island. But in the past 2 or 3 months, there's been a couple of repatriation flights organized by the U.S. Embassy here in Honduras. So if you are still stuck on the island and trying to leave, or you have a family member who hasn't left yet and is trying to leave, then there's a couple of steps they have to do. Number 1, go to the U.S. Embassy website, and on the website you're going to see a list of scheduled repatriation flights. Once you determine the date that's convenient for you, you go to the website of the airline. It's probably going to be Spirit or United Airlines, and you purchase your ticket. After you purchase your ticket, you're going to have to contact a local charter company because there are no flights leaving right now from Roatan to the United States. So you have to contact a local charter flight, which it can be either CM Airlines or Lahnsa. Now, once you call them, you tell them what date your flight is, and then the amount of the charter, it depends on how many people are flying. Now, once you schedule your charter flight and you arrive to the U.S., there's only 2 cities they're arriving to right now. It's either going to be Fort Lauderdale, Florida, or Houston, Texas. So if that is not your final destination, you're going to have to purchase a third one-way ticket to your final destination. The Bay Islands is currently looking for medical volunteers to come down. And unfortunately, a lot of the medical staff from the different clinics and the hospital on the island, they have been infected with the coronavirus. So that's added to the depletion of medical staff here. So if you are in medicine, if you are a nurse, a doctor, I'm going to leave a link in the description box. There's a form that you have to fill out if you want to sign up as a volunteer. Next is donations. The whole world is affected financially with this crisis, but as you all know, in countries such as Honduras, it hits really hard, especially the Bay Islands. So Roatan really needs your help, guys, because most of the population here depends on tourism. I'm talking like 80%. So we're going on 4 months that people don't have jobs, and their savings most of the time by this time 4 months is just depleted completely. So there are a couple of foundations and organizations that I know for a fact are legit, and I want to share some of them with you today. Number one is the Make It Count Foundation. They have a couple of projects. They've raised so far, I believe, over almost over $250,000 so far, and the money has been distributed in different projects, including a COVID-19 treatment center, PPE equipment, and rapid response test kits. So if you want to donate to the Make It Count Foundation, I'll leave a link to their website in the description box below. Next, don't forget about our animals. I'm talking about the Roatan Operation Animal Rescue, aka ROAR. So they have raised thousands of dollars so far, and they go all over the island donating food for cats and for dogs. So if you are an animal lover, please get in contact and donate to the ROAR organization. Again, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. Food banks. There are a lot of food banks helping out right now. One of the most successful food banks so far is actually a joint effort between Roatan Because We Care, which is led by a local Roatan woman, Nelia Webster. Shout out to her. And so Roatan Because We Care teamed up with the Soul Foundation and Live Again Ministries, and they've been giving out sacks of food all throughout the island. They do it in such an organized way. I'm so proud of them. And they implement the biosecurity measures when they're packing the food and also when they're giving out the food. They've personally been to my village at least 2 times already. And they're constantly giving. So if you want to donate to give food to people, then please visit the Soul Foundation website, and I'm going to put the link in the description box below. And last but not least, a good friend of mine, Miss Susie, she is spearheading at a grassroots level the Red Hibiscus Fund. And the Red Hibiscus Fund is giving female hygiene products to young adults and women all over the island. So if you want to support female hygiene products, then you can donate to her GoFundMe page to the Red Hibiscus Fund. And again, the link is going to be in the description box below. Now, for the question of the year, when is the Roatan Airport going to open so y'all can come and have some not margaritas, some monkey lalas with your girl? Yes, that's the Roatan classic. At this time, the country of Honduras does not know when they will open their borders for international flights. As far as a reopening plan, the leaders of the Bay Islands, which includes Roatan, they have submitted a reopening plan to the government, but they are unable to share it with us until the government approves it. So what can you expect when the borders do finally open? Definitely increased biosecurity measures. So expect to have your gel, your masks, maintain your social distancing. They'll probably require a rapid test. Just be prepared for the new norm. You're not just going to fly in Roatan and go through immigration and go straight to your hotels. That's all I have for you guys today as far as the COVID-19 is concerned. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time one of my videos pop up, okay? Enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this video. Later.